So let's start off with another review, and this time we have a next budget phone on the list. Now I didn't get this from Redmi. I actually got it from a friend that actually went to Thailand, and he was like, yo Peyton, you really need to review that phone. Redmi are bad. No, this is the Redmi 13C. Now this is a budget phone in the category of a AO6. That's the type of specs we're working with, and we're going to review this and see if this is a better option than the AO6 you can get from Samsung.
Technicational.
So if it's one thing I can tell you about the Redmi 13C is that for a budget phone, yeah, the design on this look really nice. I mean, people see it and just love the sparkling on the back, but we're not here for that. None of the girly stuff. We want to know how good it is. Now, when I was actually doing my review, I realized that the specs on this very much resemble the specs of the AO6 from Samsung, and the price between the two is different, but not really that big of a gap. Surprisingly, the AO6 is cheaper, but the specs you get on this is a bit more than what you would get on an AO6. So the one I have in front of me right now has 4 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, and it comes with a 50 megapixel main camera, and it also has USB Type-C at the bottom, and it also has a headphone jack, and it's a 720p screen with 500, no, it's not 500, it's 5000, sorry, 5000 milliamp hour battery. So the battery life is supposed to be good. So let's just get right into the meat of things and see how good it is. So the first thing we're going to talk about is performance. I know I'm going to run it through the hoops and everything. So truth be told, running this device, I can tell you it runs everything, but you know you have a budget phone. There's sometimes you'll get stutters here and there, and if you run very demanding stuff, the stutters are obvious, prevalent. But it runs all the latest games and it runs all the latest app, so you don't really have to worry about not running anything, and it's full on Android, so it doesn't have any limitation into what you can download and use. Scrolling, playing games, moving back and forth, it is smooth enough. There's no complaint, there's no major lags, and there's no major hiccups or freezes. So that's a plus in my book. Okay, so we did performance. Now the thing that most people might want to know is how does it compare when it comes to picture quality, and the 50 megapixel, how does it actually work? The 50 megapixel is really good and it takes good photos in the day, but when the night come down like it's coming down now, it is horrible. It's horrid. And video quality is okay, again low light, terrible. So if you're really a vlogger and you like to have good pictures all around, yeah, this is not for you. But for the price you're getting it for, can't really complain. So what's the battery life like? Okay, so I can go a whole entire day with this and it's good. End the day at roughly 45-30% thereabout, and truth be told, I do run it through the hoops, but it does survive a full day of torture. 2 days though is putting it at max. It will die on the second day. So battery life on this is decent for a low end phone. So you know, we're shutting through things, we're just putting out videos out there and we're not lay. So what's the final thoughts when it comes to the Redmi 13C? Is it a good low-end phone? Now the thing is, you always have to compare price to what you're getting, and the price for this is roughly about 120, 130 thereabout. You will get this on Amazon compared to what you will get a lower spec AO6 with around 100 thereabout. So there's a price difference, but you get more specs with the Redmi 13C. Is it good? Yes, it's much better than some of the budget phones out there, and you do get a headphone jack and you do get a type C, and it takes good photos in the day. But at night though, as I said, night to come down round way, you're not gonna get no good photos, right? But battery life, good, performance is okay. And if you're in the market for a phone because you want to actually have a phone and you don't have enough money to buy the high ends, this is a good option, just as good as the AO6. I would put this a little bit more on the scale than an AO6 because I think the least you can get this with is 128 gigs compared to the 64 gig you will get on an AO6. The space is something that you should actually go for. Okay, so there you have it, folks. My thoughts on the Redmi 13C. Very affordable and dependable budget phone. If you're in the market, check the link below. I have a link so you can pick up this. And until next time, peace.
Snakes in the grass, you gotta watch where you step. Blood on the leaves, you either kill or be killed. When there's food on the table, you either eat or you starve. And when the sharks in the water, you either sink or you swim. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there.